What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. Tomorrow is the NBA trade deadline, and today we're doing a Toronto Raptors rebuild because they've been in the rumors as of late. Apparently, they're going to trade Kyle Lowry and potential Norman Powell. This is potentially. There's no guarantee that either one of these guys gets traded, but apparently they're engaged in trade talks on them. So that's what we're doing today. We're trading Norman Powell and Kyle Lowry in today's Raptors rebuild, and we're going to rebuild the Raptors from there. So if you guys enjoy this one, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, of course. And guys, tomorrow, like I said, is the NBA trade deadline. So tomorrow, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start streaming tomorrow around, I would say, 1 p.m. Eastern time, somewhere around then up until the NBA trade deadline when it ends to 3 p.m. Eastern time. So we're going to be live for about an hour and a half, 2 hours tomorrow. So if you guys want to stop by and chat up some trades and react to some trades that are going to happen tomorrow, hopefully I would love to have you there. So that is tomorrow. Make sure you guys remember that. But other than that, let's go ahead and do this Toronto Raptors rebuild and see what trades I did for Kyle Lowry and Norman Powell. I don't know if these trades are actually going to happen because it's so tough to say if it would happen. So right now we simulated to March 24th, which is today's date, obviously. So I will show you the trades that I did. I'm not going to say that these are fair or that these are right or these are the equal trade value, because like I said, everyone's opinion is different. And looking at these trades, I think they're okay, but I just don't know if it's enough value or if it's more than enough value, because like I said, some people are going to value a player more than someone else. Like, it's just the way it is. It's just how trades work. Because like sometimes, like, but I would say before the Andre Drummond trade went down, where he was only traded for like a bag of chips in a second round pick, I would have thought he was the least worst one first. I would have thought that, but now we know. So I'm just saying that as an example. So let's go ahead and just start with the Norman Powell trade. I'll move to, although you probably just saw the Kyle Lowry trade already. But so I traded Norman Powell to the Dallas Mavericks for Josh Richardson, 2025 first, if I could speak, and a second round pick. So essentially, the Raptors trade away Norman Powell, who's probably going to be expiring contracts, probably going to get paid in the offseason cut because he's had an amazing season, and they get a first round pick and Josh Richardson, who they could decide on later. And then this is the big one. So Kyle Lowry goes to Philadelphia for Danny Green, Mike Scott, Terrence Ferguson, Tony Bradley, a 2021 first and a 2023 first. So the Raptors don't really get a young player, but they get 2 first round picks and they get Tony Bradley, I guess you could say, who is young as well. So yeah, it would have been nice for them to get like a Tyrese Maxey or Shake Milton. Maybe that's something that would have to happen in order for Kyle Lowry to go to Philadelphia, but at least they get 2 first round picks for an expiring 35-year-old, in my opinion, which is still good value. So which is decent value. Like I said, you could want more there, and I totally get that. But those are the two trades that I did. Let me know what you guys think. You guys can leave me your honest opinions. If you don't love them, I'm definitely fine with if you don't love them. Like I said, everyone's opinion is so different. So this is what our team looks like now. So now that Kyle Lowry and Norman Powell are gone, let's go ahead and see what our team looks like. So we got Malachi Flynn at the point guard, and then Danny Green, small forward, Pascal Siakam, Chris Boucher, Josh Richardson, OG Anunoby, Terrence Davis, Aaron Baines. So obviously, first thing is first, OG Anunoby, I'm going to move him to small forward because that's where he belongs. So small forward, OG Anunoby. So like I said, to me, it doesn't look like the Raptors are going to totally rebuild because they have Fred VanVleet and Pascal Siakam, who are both like 27 years old or 26 or whatever. So I don't think this is a total revamp of their team. I think this is a little bit of a retool maybe, and maybe they'll be competitive for the next 2 years. I don't know if they'll win a championship or anything, but they'll be competitive, and at least they get some assets for some guys that are expiring in the offseason. That way they're not just re-signing guys to massive contracts and they're going to be stuck where they were before. So Fred VanVleet, Siakam are going to be a huge part of this future. Boucher obviously as well, and OG Anunoby. We still kind of need to find a replacement point guard, but for now, I guess we'll roll with with Malachi Flynn and just kind of see what happens. So yeah, this is what our team looks like now, man. So let me know what you guys think. Obviously, like I said, by the making of this video, no trade has happened. So if Kyle Lowry or Norman Powell gets traded before this video uploads, or like right when this video uploads, just remember, I recorded it before any of that happened. So let's just go ahead and simulate season number 1 now that Kyle Lowry and Norman Powell are gone, and see how things pan out. After trading Kyle Lowry and Norman Powell, we at least made the playoffs, which is a really good sign for the future. So All-NBA first team, Luka, Dame, LeBron, Giannis, Jokic, All-NBA second, All-NBA third. I don't think we're going to have anybody, obviously, but we're the 7th seed in the East, 42-40. So like I said, now that Kyle Lowry and Norman Powell are gone, we're kind of searching for our next guy to step up next to Fred VanVleet and Pascal Siakam, and probably OG Anunoby as well, where we're probably going to boost his shot tendency a lot as well, because we want to see him bolster his offense up a little bit more as well. Malachi Flynn averaged 12 points in that starting role, which is really cool to see. So he could definitely at least be a backup point guard next year, if nothing else. But obviously, Fred VanVleet, Siakam did a decent job. And now we're playing the Philadelphia 76ers, interestingly enough, who are the second seed in the East. Obviously, they have Kyle Lowry now. So basically, the 76ers go for it all with the Kyle Lowry trade. And let's see if they're going to, pay it off and win a championship. So let's go ahead and just simply current round. Obviously, I don't think we're going to win this playoff series just because Philadelphia is way better than us. So let's just kind of see what happens for the rest of the playoffs as we have Philadelphia going all the way to the Eastern Conference Finals to win the championship. So it looks like the Kyle Lowry trade was worth it, as they do win a championship with Joel Embiid as your Finals MVP. But we're worried about the Toronto Raptors now, so let's go ahead and see what we're going to do with this roster. So let's go ahead and reject all of these. For the draft lottery, I don't know if I'm going to have a lottery pick. Obviously, I don't think I will, so yeah, I do not. So that's unfortunate, because the lottery pick would have been awesome here, but it's all good at the end of the day, as we're going to end up with number 17 and 30. So 17 and 30. So at least we have 2 first-round picks in this draft, and maybe we could do something with those and see what we can make happen. But obviously, we're gonna keep Nick Nurse. We're gonna keep. I'm gonna keep my other system. I'm gonna fire this one. So I'm gonna hire Trent Peterson, obviously, and then I have a good trainer, so that's good. So we're gonna have that going for us, and I won't worry about the head scout. Let's go to the NBA draft. So on draft night, we have some moves we can make. So we have, like I said, these are our 3 guys that we're gonna be kind of help building around. I don't think any of these guys are like number 1 options, I guess you could say. To me, they're just like those support guys that just work well, but maybe one of them grooms into a number 1 option now that Kyle Lowry and obviously Kawhi before that is gone. But Jalen Harris, Malachi Flynn, so there's nothing I want to trade here on draft night as far as players are concerned. But we have 17 and 30. I don't really think there's a way I could move up. I mean, I could maybe, I don't think 30 is, I don't think I'm gonna be able to move up. So I'm just gonna go ahead and draft 17 and 30. So let's see what we get with number 17. So number 17, kind of looking for a point guard here, but I also see Cam Thomas drop to us, who's a shooting guard. We have David Duke, Alan Flanagan, Deshaun Nix, and we also have the guy, I don't know how to say his name, but he is here as well. So Cam Thomas or David Duke. Honestly, I think what I might do, just average 20 points from Providence. I don't really know. Okay, I think I'm gonna take David Duke here with this pick. And with the 30th pick, I'm going to see what we're going to grab here. So with the 30th pick, I'm going to be grabbing this guy. I think I'm going to just have some, or Sharif Cooper. I'm drafting Sharif Cooper. I know there's a lot of people out there that love themselves some Sharif Cooper. So we're going to have some point guard competition, it looks like. So we're going to have, with the 30 or with the 17th pick, we have David Duke as a 75 overall. And with the 30th pick, we have Sharif Cooper. So we're going to see which one of those guys decides to be the guy for us. So David Duke and Sharif Cooper, welcome to Toronto. So Josh Richardson is a free agent. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with him. Aaron Baines, I'm not bringing back, of course. Chris Boucher, definitely want to bring him back. And then Matt Thomas, sure, come back. Qualifying offers, Tony Bradley, I think is somebody I want to bring back. And then Terrence Davis. Terrence Ferguson, I'm not too worried about, but Bradley and Davis would love to see both of them back. So for free agency, though, let's see what we got going on. So Josh Richardson, Tony Bradley are both free agents. Like I said, Josh Richardson, I'm not really sure if I'm too worried about him. I mean, he could be a good piece, honestly. What did he do for us this season anyway? He averaged like 10 points. So he could be an interesting piece. He's kind of on the same timeline as Fred VanVleet and Siakam, though. So it's not like a terrible player to bring back if we wanted to. So I might definitely consider it. But then again, it's like, why would you pay Josh Richardson and not Norman Powell at the same time? So that wouldn't make much sense, unless if Norman Powell was just going to get paid like a buttload, but I just don't know about that. So Fred VanVleet, OG Anunoby, Siakam, and then obviously the big man is interesting. Chris Boucher, 6'9", obviously not as big as you want him to be for starting big man. So you want him to be taller, but we don't really have that. So I think we definitely need to scan the market for a tall center if possible. So let me see what we got going on. So we got Bobby. There's like literally nobody I want to just go ahead and sign. Like Jarrett Allen would be cool and all, but I just don't want to give him 23 million and that's going to solve our problems. I just don't think that's going to happen that way. So Rashawn Holmes, Dwight Howard, Bobby Portis, Enes Kanter, Cousins, JaVale McGee, Nerlens Noel, Gorgie Dang, Kim Birch. So there's really no big man that I want. So honestly, I think we might just resign. We might just roll with Chris Boucher and Tony Bradley. Tony Bradley's at least a big body, right? I believe he is 6'10", so yeah, he kind of is. So Josh Richardson, like I said, I would resign him, but then again, like I just don't know if it makes much sense to resign Josh Richardson and not pay Norman Powell. I feel like it would have been a better idea to just pay Norman Powell, but at the same time, he is out here and we do have his bird rights. So I'm kind of contemplating what I want to do there. But I do want Tony Bradley back. And then honestly, what I think I'm really banking on this next season is OG Anunoby's development. I kind of want to hope OG Anunoby. Do I want to sign George? No, I'm not signing him back. I just don't think it makes sense. So I'm going to go ahead and give Tony Brad. I'm going to wait till Tony Bradley comes back. And then I'm going to move one of these guys, I think, to shooting guard. So like David Duke, who's 6'5". I think I'm going to move him to shooting guard. So let's move David Duke to the 2. He can be a backup shooting guard. So we'll have Malachi Flynn and Sharif Cooper compete for that point guard spot. And then Fred VanVleet, David Duke, and then Matt Thomas, OG Anunoby, Siakam. So I probably need a forward, and then we're good. So a power or small forward or power forward. 25-year-old Justice Winslow could be interesting. Yeah, why not? We could take a chance on him. Let's give him like a team option kind of thing. Give him a little bit of a shot here. So I'm going to sign Justice Winslow over here to Toronto. And then obviously Terrence Davis, forgot about him, to be honest with you. If he comes back, that'd be great. And let's go ahead and bring back Kyle Lowry. Just kidding. But I'm going to hope Terrence Davis and what's his name are back, and then Tony Bradley, and then we're chilling. And then, like I said, I'm going to boost OG Anunoby's shot tendency up quite a bit because I want to see what he can do this next season as like a top guy for us. So Ferguson, Terrence Davis, they're all back. So Fred VanVleet, 86 overall, Siakam, and then OG Anunoby. We got Justice Winslow here. So yeah, we have a lot going on. So let's go ahead, just go into season number 2. Like I said, I'm going to boost OG Anunoby's shot tendency up a lot. I'm going to just kind of see what happens with this team going forward without Lowry and Powell. Because like I said, I don't think the Raptors will go in total rebuild mode, even if they were to trade them. I think they'll do a little bit of a retool here, kind of like what I'm doing here. So let's go ahead and see what shot tendency right now for OG Anunoby is trash. So it is a 43. Let's just say we wanted him to develop like crazy, and let's boost this up even maybe above Siakam. So I also want Fred VanVleet up there a little bit. Let's give him like an 80. So let's say we did like a 92 for OG Anunoby. Give him some freedom to take some shots. Siakam as well. I want him to take some more shots as well because obviously he's going to need to. So on-time potentials that we could use here. We obviously drafted a couple point guards here. So like Sharif Cooper is going to get the first one. Let's throw that up there. And then the other one we'll throw at David Duke as well. And then we'll throw the last one at, let's say, OG Anunoby, obviously, because we kind of want to see what he can do this season for us. So OG Anunoby. And then looking at a rotation for season number 2, we got Malachi Flynn still starting at point guard. So you know what? If they want to do that, that's totally fine, I guess. We have Malachi Flynn, Fred VanVleet, OG Anunoby, Siakam. Tony Bradley is the starting big man. You know, I don't hate that. It's not necessarily terrible. Chris Boucher off the bench, Justice Winslow, Terrence Davis, David Duke, and Matt Thomas. So Sharif Cooper, as of right now, is not getting any minutes, which, you know, sucks a little bit, but it's okay. Proficiency is balanced, 3.5, so we're going to leave it at that. We're going to just go ahead and simulate season number 2, kind of see what happens, and we'll go from there. Season, what a story this would be, man. Let's just go ahead and get into the rewards first. So MVP, Joel Embiid, Cade Cunningham, Rookie of the Year on the Thunder. Russell Westbrook, 6-man on the Wizards. I wonder who he's starting behind. Probably like a Jalen Suggs or something. Eyes defensive player, Tyrese Maxey, most improved. So look at that. The Philadelphia almost traded Tyrese Maxey, but it looks like he's become a beast for them. Steve Clifford, Coach of the Year, and Matthew Mann, executive. So yeah, All-NBA first team got LeBron, Trae Young, or Luka, Trae Young, LeBron, Giannis, Embiid. All-NBA second team got James Harden, Steph, AD, Kevin Durant, Jokic, and then Kyrie, KD, Scotty Barnes, and the Blazers. Wow, okay. Then Jimmy Butler, Bam Adebayo. All defense first team, and all defensive second team. So we are the 3rd seed. So after trading 2 of our best players last season, you would think that we'd kind of take a backseat to things, and we'd be kind of a, you know, like a team that's just fighting for a playoff spot every year. But no, we took initiative. We are back as the 3rd seed in the East. So I'm curious to see what that was that caused that. So OG Anunoby, huge year, 20 points per game. So like I said, I think with a lot of shots gone, OG Anunoby could be the guy that steps up a little bit and takes more shots for this team and averages a decent amount of points for this roster, which I think would be a lot of fun to see because they used to call this guy like the next Kawhi Leonard, right? So let's see it happen. Pascal Siakam, 20, Fred VanVleet with 22. Malachi Flynn, even 13 and 4 in that starting point guard spot, so you don't hate to see that. Chris Boucher, 11. Terrence Davis with 10. Winslow with 7. David Duke with 7. And then 6.9 from Bradley and 10 rebounds, not to mention, and a block per game. So you love to see that. Sharif Cooper up to a 78 overall already. So definitely going to love to see what we're going to get from him next season, assuming we don't win a championship here. So you are playing Philadelphia. So let's see. They didn't keep Kyle Lowry, I imagine, because Tyrese Maxey just had a good year. So Tyrese Maxey, Matisse, Simmons, Harris, Embiid, Shake Milton, Avery Bradley, Damian Lee, and Bielitsa. I'm curious if Norman Powell was still in the Mavericks or not, because I feel like the Mavericks should have re-signed him, but they didn't, it looks like. Okay, well, we're still winning game 1 against Philadelphia here, as we're up 1-0. So good start to things. OG Anunoby with 34. Love to see it. Game 2, we're up 2-0. Let's see what we got. So OG Anunoby, 31-6, 21-8-7. This team kind of reminds me of that one Atlanta Hawks team that had like a lot of good players on it, like Paul Millsap, Kyle Korver, and Jeff Teague, and Al Horford. Wow, Joel Embiid had a really good game against us there. But game 4, we're up 3-1, and let's see if we can beat them in 5. Yes, we're on to the second round. So just like that, we went from trading our 2 best players already to the second round. You love to see it. So let's go ahead and see what we got going on in the second round. We're playing Brooklyn. We got LA and Portland, Utah, Golden State, Orlando, and Boston. So the Brooklyn Nets, who have Kyrie, James Harden, Jalen Johnson, Kevin Durant, DeAndre Jordan, Kofi Cockburn, Joe Harris, Bruce Brown, Nicholas Claxton, and Landry Shamet. Game 1. They're up 1-0. So yeah, it's gonna be a very tough series. I feel like this is gonna be tough to win. But Ojinobi, 47 points, man. The man is going nuclear. 28 points in the playoffs. Imagine if this happened in real life. I don't know if it would, but 59% from 3. Ojinobi is going off right now, bro. Game 2. They're up 2-0. No surprise here. Ojinobi still doing his thing though. 3-0, and we're probably gonna get swept here. Yeah, we get swept. So it was a really good Brooklyn Nets team. But hey, we at least got to the second round, and I'm very, very happy about that. So the Los Angeles Lakers going to win the championship, though, ultimately over the Boston Celtics, as the Celtics beat the Nets in 7, and then the Lakers beat the Celtics in 7. So, all right, one more offseason ahead of us, because like I said, the Raptors would be kind of taking a backseat by trading these two guys. So I don't know if they would win a championship within the next 3 years, realistically. But looking at things, we don't have a lottery pick that would convey this year, but I think we might have a pick in this draft from somebody, if I'm not mistaken, but maybe not. No, it doesn't look like we do. And we have the 27 pick though, so keep that in mind. But staff signing, I'm going to keep all that the same. We definitely need our trainer back because he's got 3 on-top potential camps we'd love to have. So let's go to the NBA draft. And with the 2022 draft, we only have number 27 in this draft. So we have David Duke, Sharif Cooper. We're going to be huge parts of the rotation. Malachi Flynn has been a really good starting point guard for us. Ojinobi, Siakam, Fred VanVleet, like I said, it's kind of our big 3 right now. So we're going to go ahead and keep those 3, obviously. So we're not going to trade anybody, and we're just going to continue to draft here. So with the number 27 pick, we could use a big man more than anything. So we got Terrence Shannon dropping to us, JT Thor, or Scotty Lewis. Wait. Isn't Scotty Lewis already in the... Is there 2 Scotty Lewises or something? Or am I tripping? Whatever. Okay, it doesn't matter. I'm going to go ahead and take... Oh, who do I want to take here? Do I take JT Thor and hope he's good, I guess? Because we do need a big man. Like, I love Tony Bradley and Chris Boucher and all, but... Like, JT Thor was a 75 overall, so we could have taken Terrence Shannon, but sorry. So we took a big man, and then player options, we got Winslow, which I am actually going to decline his team option. No reason to bring him back. Qualifying offers, Terrence Shannon, or Terrence Davis, I'm sorry, and Matt Thomas. Would definitely love to have both of you back. But if there's a big man out here that I could sign, definitely wouldn't mind doing that. So Mitchell Robinson, Wendell Carter, Jonas Valanciunas. We could have a reunion with Mr. Jonas Valanciunas here in Toronto. We do need a big, bro. We really do. Like, a big man would go a long way to help us out, honestly. And he's would only cost us 20 million. Nurk is 28 years old. Definitely a similar situation. Chris Boucher, I do want back, obviously. Tristan Thompson. So I think I want to sign Jonas Valanciunas if I can to a 3-year deal. I would love to do that. Bring him back to Toronto. Why not? I don't want to renounce Chris Boucher, though. I really don't. So can I? All right. So I would have to I don't want to. And yeah, I'm going to have to. We need a big man, though, so bad. I love Chris Boucher, but we need some size down low. And I don't want to do that. Okay. Is there any other option that I might have? Probably not. I'm probably going to have to do that. Because, yeah, there's no other way. So I think, ultimately, I don't want to do this. But I guess I'm going to. I don't love doing that. Tony Bradley. Yeah, I'm going to have to. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to sign Jonas Valanciunas because we definitely need a big. And then hopefully I can still maybe afford Chris Boucher. Let's see. Probably not, though. I don't know how much money he was asking for. Asking for 14 million in unrestricted free agency. We're actually not too far off from being able to offer that to him because that's somebody I don't want to lose. So is there somebody that I could trade easily here? We got like Malachi Flynn, David Duke, Sharif Cooper. Okay, so there's really no one that I could say I would trade easily here to free up that money. Sharif Cooper, Malachi Flynn. We don't need all 3 of these guards, though. We don't necessarily need all 3 of these guards. So maybe we trade one of them. And I don't know which one I want to trade. I guess Malachi Flynn has kind of been pretty good for us. How much money do I need exactly? Let me see how much money I needed exactly. Terrence Davis wants 11 million. So I needed at least, if I go back to it correctly, if I could find him. So Chris Boucher wanted, if I can find him, I can't find him for some reason. He is, I probably passed him like 10,000 times. There he is. Okay. We need 2.24 million exactly, unless if he's going to take this, which he will not. So 2.24 million exactly. And that's probably not going to get it done. That would be like, we'd be like 9 mil off. I feel like he would. Okay. So if I traded Malachi Flynn in order to bring back Chris Boucher, which I think is definitely something we want to do. So let's say I trade him the Indiana Pacers for Jalen Leck in a 2024 top 3 protected pick. Would that give me enough to offer Chris Boucher a contract? It wouldn't? Why? Okay. All right, well, I guess we're just going to list Chris Boucher, unfortunately. So I'm going to offer Terrence Davis a contract. So I wanted to bring him back, but it is what it is. So We're gonna bring back Terrence Davis, and then other than that, we don't really. Okay, so we have JT Thor, Jonas Valanciunas, David Duke, Terrence Davis still. Okay, so we're gonna move David Duke back to point guard, I think, honestly. So David Duke back to point guard. So we'll have those two at the point guard, Fred VanVleet, Terrence Davis, OG Siakam, and then we need a big or a forward. So we can bring back Winslow. Why not? I guess we'll just bring back Justice Winslow. He was kind of here before, so sure. So Winslow's back, and that is gonna be all she wrote. So unfortunately, lost Chris Boucher, which is somebody I didn't want to lose, but Jonas Valanciunas I think is something that we definitely needed. We needed a big, a very like a sizable big. So I'm not too upset, but we're just gonna go ahead and see how this last season goes. If we win a championship, if not, I don't care. I just wanted to kind of rebuild this team after Kyle Lowry and Norman Powell were traded, potentially, if they are going to be traded, and just kind of see what would happen. Ended up going 49-33, and we're the third seed in the East once again. So like I said, if nothing else in this video, even after trading two really important players, even though I've repeated this so many times, we are still a respectable team, which is what you want, man. As a Raptors fan, I think I'm not a Raptors fan, but I would think Raptors fans would still love to see their team at least make the playoffs every year, even after they were to do a trade like that. So 20 points, 22, 18, 14 and a half from Sharife Cooper. Let's just see if we're gonna win a championship in this final season. I don't know. This is gonna be a very, very tough team to deal with, as we got Aaron Gordon, Jalen Green, Chris Paul. Just, oh my, this is a really good team. Somebody current round though, as we beat them in 7. Okay, so that was very close. But we beat them in 7, and now we're playing Philadelphia. We did beat this team last year, so it is possible we can do it again. But so winning game 1, we're up 1-0, so that's a good start. They even it up though. We're up 2-1, 3-1 lead. Nope, even series. They're up 3-2, and let's see if we can maybe come back and force a game 7 here and bring this back to Philadelphia and try to win on their home floor. It's not looking good thus far. It is a close one. Oh, it is a very close game. Okay. Let's jump in at least to have some fun to end off this video. So let's see if I can make this comeback. Hey, we're at the free throw line. They're giving me some gimmies. I love that. So all right, so we're gonna make the first one, and I get to shoot 2 here. I love to see that. So 125 to 128, and then let's see if we can make the second one. We do. So very nice. And Jonas Valanciunas looks so correct in a Raptors uniform. So let's see if I can play some lockdown defense and force a game 7 here. Maxi's going down low to Embiid. We got Jonas Valanciunas on him. Could Valanciunas guard Embiid? Oh, that is a crazy shot. All right, Sharife Cooper with the rebound. Let's see what I'm gonna do here. For some reason, he seems slow. I don't know why. Ojanobi for 3. Come on, man. That goes in every time. No, it does not. That was kind of open too, but unfortunately, we couldn't get that to go down. So let's see if we can play some good defense again. If Embiid will take a bad shot again, that would actually be really helpful. And no, he's wide open this time, and he makes that easily because Valanciunas was doing something down low. I'm not sure what. So all right, we got to make a quick bucket here. 1000%. It doesn't look like they're going to guard down low, so I'm just going to go ahead and take the layup. 130 to 128. So it is at least a 1-point game or a 2-point game still. So 1 possession game, which is what we wanted. So I'm not going to foul here as much as I want to try to steal the ball. We get another screen going down low to Embiid again. We just got to play good defense. Embiid again with a turnaround J. It's not going to go in. All right, we got a rebound from Siakam. We're going to take this up floor. I'm going to actually... Oh, I thought Valanciunas was going to keep cutting, but he did not. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and take a screen here from Valanciunas, and let's see if I can... Yep, I think that's going to... Yep, we're good. Oh, Fred VanVleet in the clutch ties the game 130 to 130. Let's go, man. We just got to play some good defense, and we're guaranteed the ball back, at least, as long as we don't allow an offensive board. So we're chilling, bro. We're chilling. So... let's get out of this timeout. 130 to 130. Let's see what Philadelphia is going to draw up. I imagine it's going to go to Embiid again. I kind of wonder why Ben Simmons isn't on the floor right now. He's probably fouled out, I imagine. Player of the game. Let's see how many points this man has. He has 41. Not even shocked, man. Embiid is a beast. So let's see if we can stop him again. He's taking a lot of turnaround jumpers. I hope he does it again. But we got Maxi, who's kind of dribbling it up floor. I need to play some defense, or he's going to make an easy bucket. I don't love this. Maxi's going down low. Jumper misses it. Okay, so we get to guaranteed hold the ball for the last shot. I'm gonna go to OG Anunoby for this one. Wait, Siakam's wide open, bro. Siakam is wide open. We gotta take that, and he misses it. No. Oh my goodness, bro. I was gonna... All right, I was about to foul. I don't know why I was about to foul. Maxi takes the last shot, and he misses it. 130 to 130. Siakam was wide open, bro. How did he miss that, man? Oh, I was about to just drain the clock and take the last shot, but they just let Siakam wide open for too long where I had to take it. That's so annoying. Okay, I'm gonna simcast though, because I don't want to play the whole overtime, or this video is gonna be stupid long. So all right, let's go ahead and simcast the rest of this. So simcast this and let's slow this down. 130 to 130. Let's see what happens. So we got the 76ers up 3 points. Looks like we're fighting a little bit. Tie game, 137 to 135, 139. We're taking a very big initiative. Up 6 points, 3-point game. Okay, this is 140 to 144. Hang on, please. And we do. We're going to go ahead and force a game 7. Sharif Cooper at 31 there. And now we're going to go to a game 7 against Philadelphia. So let's see if we're going to win game 7 on the road in Philadelphia. Simcasting once more in Philly. Let's see if we can go to the East Conference Finals here. Let's see, man. We have a big lead going to the first quarter. It's once again a very, very close game, 105 to 113. I don't think I'm going to jump in again, though. That was a lot of fun jumping in, but it would be too long of a video if I jumped in again. So 111 to 120, 122 to 111. Unfortunately, we do force a game 7, but we ultimately go down to Philadelphia as the Oklahoma City Thunder go on to win the championship behind Cade Cunningham's Finals MVP award. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Let me know what you guys think of the Toronto Raptors, the trade deadline in general, and what you expect to happen at the trade deadline. But for now, this is Crushables. I'm excited for tomorrow. I'll see you guys tomorrow on the stream. If you come in, this is Crushables. I'm saying peace.